are once again NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted. A celebration in full swing here at the American Airlines Arena. Well, this finally put an end to all the criticism. In today's world, perhaps not, but even anybody that's ever rooted against him, and you love the game of basketball, you've got to respect and admire what LeBron James brings to the court every time he steps on the floor. A remarkable talent at both ends of the floor, and one of the most unselfish stars the league has ever seen.
Well, he's such a great passer, and there's a great star as we see Kevin Durant. It's a bitter disappointment, but they had a remarkable run.
You see the emotion from Durant pouring out. This team will be a force to be reckoned with. Great sportsmanship afterwards. Such respect between the two teams. Certainly Durant and LeBron James. That's his mom that he's hugging there.
And there's Clay Bennett, the owner, in front of Durant, hugging all of his players. A tremendous owner for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Durant, again, one of those special players. The league's in great hands with players like Kevin Durant for a long time to come. LeBron James is an NBA champion, and he's with Doris.
LeBron, your decision to come to Miami was not made without difficult choices, nor ramifications for the way those played. In light of everything you've been through in the last 2 years, what is this moment like for you?
It means everything. I made a difficult decision to leave Cleveland, but I understood what my future was about. And I understood that coming to Miami and being a part of this organization and being able to put together this team, I knew we had a bright future. And, this is a dream come true for me. I've been through a lot the last 2 years, but, this is definitely the way that it pays off.
Your approach in this finals is in stark contrast to the guy we saw in last year's finals. What put you in a place to get back to being LeBron James?
Losing in the finals last year put me back in place. It humbled me a lot. And I was able to go back to the basics. A lot of people had a lot to do with it, but at the end of the day, I just looked myself in the mirror and said, you need to be better, both on and off the floor. And I'm happy that I was able to put myself and our team in a position to win this.
Look in that mirror and smile, LeBron. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Mike.
Thanks so much.
Well, Jeff, he was a different player on the court this year and a different person off the court, it appeared, especially the way he handled everything that surrounds being an NBA player in the spotlight.
Well, when you call yourself out and say you were immature, I think that takes incredible amount of self-reflection to not only come to that conclusion to yourself, but to put it out there for consumption by everyone who follows the sport. A terrific moment for him.
And a former Heat champion, Alonzo Mourning, the congratulations. All the work, all the practices, all the film sessions, all the extra shooting ends in unbridled joy. The 2012 NBA title will reside in Miami. A warm embrace between teammates and NBA champions for Dwayne Wade, his second title. He'll get another ring. And of course for LeBron James, he's finally an NBA champion. We've got the ceremony coming up to award the championship trophy here from Miami after this timeout. It's time for the trophy presentation here at the American Airlines Arena, and we send it to the public address announcer, Michael Diamante.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the 2012 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. And please welcome Stuart Scott.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Here to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the Miami Heat NBA Commissioner David Stern.
Thank you very much to the Heat and to the Thunder for captivating basketball fans around the world with this series and making a few more. Congratulations to a worthy opponent, the Western Conference champion, the Oklahoma City Thunder. But the night and the series belong to your NBA champion, Miami Heat. Congratulations to Mickey Harrison and the Harrison family, to Pat Riley and the entire organization, to Eric Spoelstra, to these extraordinary players, and to the wonderful fans of South Florida. So here goes the trophy to the 2012 NBA champion, your Miami Heat.
Joining me now, Miami Heat team president Pat Riley. Pat, 45 years for you in the NBA. This is your 8th title as a player, coach, executive. What stands out about this one?
Well, but for the grace of God, I go. Okay, that's what stands out about it. And this is a great group. This is right now not about anybody else but the coaches, the players, the staff, the employees that work for the Heat. Obviously, everybody has brought this together to make it happen. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do. I want to congratulate OKC, Clay Bennett, Sam Presti, Scott Brooks, and their team. We hope to see them again. I'm sure that we will. But most of all, it's really about all of you out there. Your permission. Can we have a party tonight? Is it okay to have a party tonight? That's all I want to know.
Pat, you once stood on a podium and you told people, we'll be right back here next year. Care to do it again?
Well, we believe that we built a team that's going to be around for a while. And our goal is to hopefully come back every year. It's always started out as an upstart. You become a team, you become a winner, a contender, and then one day you might become something special, and that's what we're shooting for. So to our guys, there's all these men back here, right here. All these guys that put it on the line. And for the head coach, Eric Spoelstra, he did a job. I got his tie right here. I'm wearing his tie.
Well, let's bring him in here. Thank you very much, Coach. He's always going to be Coach Pat Riley. Now the current Miami Heat head coach, Eric Spoelstra. Back in 2006, Spo, you were an assistant coach when the Heat won the championship. What's the difference in how this one feels?
A lot more pressure. Okay, probably a lot more gray hairs, but this one was so gratifying. We love you, Miami. Thank you for your patience. We remember last year. We wanted to make up for it.
What's the biggest challenge you had as a coach leading the team back from last year when you lost in the finals?
Well, just to pick our spirits up and stay on course. We knew that we had confidence in what we could do, but there would be a long season, and it would be a tough road. We kept on saying all year long it'd be the toughest thing we would have to do in our professional lives to get back here, and finally get those 4 wins.
You used a lot of boxing analogies with your team. Why?
Well, everybody knows I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, okay? And there are quite a few comparisons that our guys could relate to that sport. We got knocked down to the canvas, 2 or 3 times this playoff run, but the thing that matters, we got up and kept on working.
All right, Coach, go enjoy it. Congratulations. Now back to present the 2012 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. Once again, Commissioner Stern.
I am honored to be standing here with the greatest champion of all, Bill Russell, after whom the MVP trophy is named. And LeBron James averaged 28.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, 7.4 assists, and is the unanimous choice for the MVP, the Bill Russell Most Valuable Player Trophy of the 2012 NBA Finals.
The chants say it all. LeBron James, MVP of the Finals. Given everything you've been through, when the clock hit triple zeros, what's the first thing that ran through your mind?
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
Going back to last year's Finals, the way it ended, the way you struggled, the ton of criticism that came your way in so many different ways, what's the one thing that was said or written that bothered you the most?
That I was selfish. That's the only thing that bothered me. That a lot of people said I was a selfish person, a selfish basketball player, and I strive on being a team player. Doing whatever it takes to help this team win. But at the same time, I use it as motivation. And I'm happy that I was able to make enough plays to put ourselves in a position to win this championship.
You said that last year you were trying to prove something, and this year you realized you didn't have to do that. So how do you refocus your mind? How did you do that?
I just went back to the basics. I knew what got me to this point, and that was hard work and dedication. And I never had to prove anything to anyone. In my first 7 years, I just went out and let the game take care of itself. And last year, I tried to prove something to everybody. And I played with a lot of hate, and that's not the way I play the game of basketball. I play with a lot of love, with a lot of passion, and that's what I got back to this year.
We saw you on the broadcast, seconds left in the game. What was going on the bench in your show of just unbridled emotion?
Man, this right here is the happiest day of my life. It's the happiest day of my life, and I wouldn't want to spend it with nobody else in the world besides my teammates, these fans. Oh my God, you guys are unbelievable. And this is a dream come true.
LeBron James, the 7th player in NBA history to have multiple triple doubles in the NBA Finals. Congratulations, go enjoy it. Where is LeBron James when you need him? Right here. Now we got Dwayne Wade coming in. Dwayne, in 2006, you won this thing as a 24-year-old. Now as a 30-year-old, what's the difference in what this means to you?
Man, I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Winning the championship in 2006 was amazing. But I didn't go through nothing yet. Now, 6 years after that, I've been through a lot in my personal life, and I've been through a lot in my professional life, and this means so much more.
6 years ago, you were the MVP of the Finals. You were the clear catalyst of your team. At what point did you realize that you would have to defer and give up that role?
Well, we made a decision 2 years ago to become a team. LeBron, Chris, and myself and other guys decided to come together. So you got to do what you got to do to make sure that you reach your goal. And I had a position, I had a role to play. It might have changed a little bit, but at the end of the day, we all had one common goal, and that was to become champions.
You had done this before. What do you think is the most important thing that you said to your teammates on the way to this championship?
You know what? I think this team, we had so much pain, so much hurt, so much embarrassment from last season that it was nothing need to be said. From the first day, from Christmas Day, we was on a mission. And that mission was not complete until tonight.
Two-time NBA champion, Dwayne Wade. Congratulations. Chris Bosh. Every NBA player dreams of winning the NBA championship. How does a dream compare to the reality?
The reality is a lot better. But you know what? All those times we were working hard in the gym, working hard together, suffering through everything together, it's all worth it.
You were perceived as sometimes the forgotten member of the Big Three. What do you think your biggest contribution to this team has been over the last couple of years?
Just rebounding, scoring when I can. I know what I can do. This city and my teammates, they've supported me all along. We came here to win a championship. We came here to win a championship, and we got it done.
Pretty nice to average a double-double in the NBA Finals as well. Congratulations to Chris Bosh. Let's now congratulate your NBA champion 2012 Miami Heat and NBA Finals MVP LeBron James. Mike Green, nearly 9 years to the day after he was drafted almost, LeBron James finally gets his coronation. We're sending it back upstairs to you.
Stuart, thank you very much. Jeff, as you said, they have all the money, they have all the fame, yet they look like little kids at this moment.
Well, you work so long and so hard, you don't even realize until the fourth quarter when they had that huge lead that you were actually going to accomplish it. They had so many opportunities this year where they could have lost along the way to Indiana or to Boston. They found a way.
And they always talked about the experience. That was the ultimate teacher for them. Meanwhile, let's, again, a quick back look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. What a fabulous year. It's such a great young team. It's just another step. They may just not have been ready right now, but you know they're going to be a force for a number of years, especially if they keep this entire core together.
You know, I think a lot of people will go back and say in revisionist history that they weren't experienced enough. I don't think it was that. I thought they just met up against another great team who made 2 or 3 more plays games 2 through 4 than they did, and then unfortunately they got hit with the haymaker tonight with all those 3-point shots.
The fine line between winning and losing in this league certainly evident in games 2, 3, and 4, where the Heat won 3 straight then, and of course finished off with 4 straight wins to win the championship. As for Miami, again, their core is going to be together, might have some tweaks, but they're certainly a team. You know, we could joke about it now when they talk about that they could win multiple championships. Getting the first one, it's going to be hard coming back again, but they're going to be in the thick of things for a number of years.
Well, there's no doubt, and their challenge obviously is to remain hungry, remain humble, and keep playing to the standard they set in these playoffs. And that's not easy because injuries can come into it. A lot of things can happen. And so that's why you have to make the most of your opportunities.
We make so much about LeBron James, and rightfully so, but so much help that he had, especially tonight, whether it's Mike Miller or Shane Battier or Mario Chalmers or Norris Cole. So many players contributed. Miller with the 7 3-pointers. The Miami Heat are the NBA champions. And so many people to thank. An outstanding crew that we have all season long. Talk about sacrifice and hard work. They are the epitome of that. So for Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, producer Tim Corrigan, director Jimmy Moore, and this great crew we're honored to work with. Mike Green saying thanks for watching our coverage of the NBA Finals. Coming up next, it's your late local news, Nightline, and Jimmy Kimmel Live over most of these ABC stations. On the West Coast is Jimmy Kimmel Game Night. Now, after these messages, we'll be back with one final look at the Miami Heat and their road to a title right after these messages.